Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Weasel, and today we're going to play another challenge in 60 seconds suggested by you guys. This one by Curtis Edmonds, and it is the Left 4 Dead challenge, which goes as follows. I'm allowed to bring the following things. Ted, one family member of my choice, a single potion of water, no other food or water, rifle and ammo, a flashlight, gas mask, Boy Scout book, medical kit, and I'm going to play it on the Tsar Bomba difficulty. So, it is pretty easy. There's going to be a tricky one. We have quite a lot of items, but not a lot of food. We only get one bottle of water. I'm going to try it. And it got a lot of conditions, which I'm going to go over to when I grab when I get all the items that we need for the challenge. So let's go ahead and, yeah, we're jumping in Tsar Bomba. I hope I can grab all the things that we need. That would be fantastic. I have the list next to me. We can do that. All right, so... a rifle. We were allowed to bring that. Where is the ammunition? Ammunition. Gas mask. Also allowed to bring that. Come on. I wanna select. No, not the axe. There you go. Fantastic. Good start. There's the ammunition. Come on, select that. Not the axe. I want the ammunition. Ammunition. Come on. Ammo. I need the ammo. Blammo ammo. Why can't I? There you go. Okay, I had to be close to it. Didn't know that. Okay, so we got that covered. I'm going to pick a Dolores as my ally for this. The Boy Scout book, allowed to bring that. Map, nope. No. Nothing of that. Did I bring the flashlight yet? I'm not entirely sure. I'm allowed to bring one bottle of water, which I also should do, because without it, I will die. There it is, a flashlight. Fantastic. Give me that. Anything that I forgot? Oh, the medical kit. Where would that be? It could be in the bathroom. I could see it there. Yep, there it is. Okay, let's hope that I got all the items because I'm just run out of time. And I hope it works. I hope I will get all the conditions that are, necessary to pull this challenge off. Alright, so... First I'm going to check if I got all the items. If not, that would be a shame. Okay, so, I got Ted. Yep. I got Dolores. Yes. One family member of my choice. A single potion of water... Nothing else. No other food. A gas mask, a med kit, the Boy Scout book, the flashlight. And I think, yeah. I got all the items that I need for this challenge. So let's go over the conditions, which are quite a lot. You'd be surprised. Alright, so I'm going to have Fancake and find remorse after blaming yourself for the death of your kids. After getting him into the shelter, your biography is more friendly, and shooting isn't opted unless necessary. Because I'm supposed to shoot anyone on sight unless, I get Pancake. Trust no one, and you are more opted to shoot or attack someone if the option is valid. Unless I get Pancake. Gambling is fine, but giving it in with charity is not, so I'm not allowed to give anyone food. Play your cards right and go to the wasteland and loot for food, water, or other utilities to help your odds of surviving. You have a medkit and a gas mask, use it. You're going to go insane. You're forced to go on expeditions each day due to the lack of supplies and food. You're opted to trade and gamble for food and water. Name your sock puppet 77 and let him take you away into the depth of madness and listen to him. He's killed before. Yes. Alright, I will try to get insane. That is something that is actually not under my control unless someone dies and I'm alone in here. It's actually quite tricky to just force it. But I will try. But yeah, we're blaming ourselves for the death of our kids. And are getting a little bit insane. And grumpy, pretty much. Grumpy Tad. The Grumpy Cat Challenge. No, that's not what it is. Alright, so... we're supposed to scavenge every day. We can't scavenge every day, but I will do it as... often as I can. I will not, wait a day or something. Alright, it's day one, so let's go ahead. And, well, let's hope we can find Pancake. That's the idea. And I assume my win condition is that if I get rescued by the military, I win. At least that is my personal win condition here. Alright, nothing better than the quiet after the storm, or was it the other way around? Okay, everything's fine. We're gonna prepare for an expedition already. Gonna have to send Dolores or Ted. One of those two. I think I'm gonna send Dolores. Feel that wouldn't be the worst idea. We need food. Without food, we're screwed in the long run. Okay, Ted needs water to survive. I agree. Dolores needs to go out. Enough sitting around. Yes, let's hope she comes back with food. Otherwise, this might be quite the short run. Dolores is on her way out to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Ted looks like he got one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. Well, Ted... maybe tomorrow. There's nothing more surprising than a knock on a fallout shelter door. Who could it be? Should we investigate and risk our very lives? That sounds like a good idea. Shall we open the door? Well, Yeah, why not? Let's open the door. What could potentially be bad here at day 4? It's probably a prank. So, what just happened? A group of travelers wearing gas masks and carrying some serious-looking equipment gave us purified water. We got water. Before we could thank them, they turned away and left. That's actually great. 2 bottles of water. Things are looking not as bleak anymore. I mean, Ted still hates himself a little bit, but that's just the price for the deaths. We never thought we'd live to see a dancing cockroach. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. Let's smash it with the Boy Scout book. We need to smash it. All right. I think we did so. Nothing went wrong. Yep, that was close. No new problems are troubling Ted this fine morning. Let's hope that Dolores brings food because we're gonna get hungry. Oh, you want some of my coffee, Wheatley? You're not gonna get any of my coffee, Wheatley. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. I wholeheartedly agree with that statement. Time to ration the supplies. Well, do we need anything? No. No, we don't need to give him anything. This is terrible. We can't sleep. We've been having problems with sleeping. Let's get him tired, because that increases the chances that he will go insane. And yeah, that's kind of my condition. I have to go insane. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we try to get at least an hour or 2 of sleep. No luck. Anyway, Ted is hungry. All right, Ted, here's some... here's no food because Dolores isn't back. We had some spare ammunition, but now it's gone. We don't know how or when. It must have been misplaced. We need to find it, and soon. Well, let's use the torch to find it. And Dolores is back with food. Thank you, Dolores. And she's actually not sick. That's actually great. I'm way too happy for this sad storyline. The first thing we found was a forgotten deck of cards. Dolores used it for solitaire back in the day until the kids lost a few of the cards. We can now play semi-solitaire. And the ammunition was covered by a can. The ammunition clip was covered by a can. Too bad it was empty, but at least we have our bullets back. And she brought back 2 cans of soup, 2 bottles of water, and an axe. Wow. And a radio. Where did we go to find all of this stuff? A food drop. Was just a food drop. Yep. It was a box full of axes. And a radio. Man, Dolores. Dolores is on fire. That's really great. Dolores would love to eat something. Is really tired. Ted is hungry. Well, here you guys go. Here's some food. You deserve it. And Dolores doesn't say anything about water, but I will give her water on day 10 just to be on the safe side. And of course, we have to prepare another expedition because that is a condition. Whenever you can, scavenge. We woke up dripping sound today and noticed there's something leaking from the pipes. The green liquid looked innocent enough, but it ate through all the furniture. So we're gonna use the Boy Scout book to fix the leak and yeah, get rid of that problem. Day 10, and this is actually looking quite professional. I like the setup of this bunker. Ha! Problem solved. No leak, no mess. Back to our tidy little shelter. Yes. Dolores would love to eat. Ted is hungry. All right, water and food. Also, of course, we're going to send Ted out. We still have a gas mask, so he might come back just fine. And, yeah, I have a really angry bird sitting over at the cage. I don't know why he is so upset. He has reasons, but, well, he's sitting on the screen. Here's your sunflower seed. I have to bribe him. Hey, Whitley, you want to... Thank you. Okay, so, and he sees the box with the sunflower seeds. Now he's going for that. Yeah, he wants all the seeds. Excuse me. Dolores would really love to eat something still. I'm gonna wait it out. I think that's like somewhat-ish of a bug. And yeah, Ted is on the surface. Let's listen to the radio. Because, you know, video killed the radio star. And I don't like murder, so we're listening to the radio. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government emergency announcement service, and guess what? Great news, the fallout outside has mostly gone. Oh, you're gone again? You don't want to hang out? He doesn't want to hang out. Can't do anything. Alright, so Dolores seems fine. She's not hungry anymore. Told you, this is just, you give her food and you need to wait a day or 2 until it regenerates. I don't know. It's an odd mechanic that I don't fully understand yet, actually. Considering that I've been playing this game for, I don't even know, a lot of hours. Trust me. Lots of hours. Lots of hours. Good news! The government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. The announcer asked everyone listening to wait a while longer. Will do. Dolores has to drink sometimes, but that is not today. Oh, we had someone knocking. He would trade ammunition. I'm allowed to trade, right? Yes, I am. Do I want to trade? Yeah, sure. I would love some soup. So let's give him the ammunition. which will probably then trigger an event tomorrow where I could really use ammunition. Wait, what did I get for it? Oh, a can of soup. Yes, fantastic. That's actually really good. Dolores would really love to eat something, and she will not survive without water any longer. Okay. You will survive water any longer. You're just lying. We're not alone. There's a huge hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of the pipes. Shoot the bunny beast. Make sure the bunny beast dies. I'm not having any bunny beasts. And Ted is back. Rejoice. Ooh, I think he brought water. Ted has safely returned. Exploring the wasteland should begin in our own backyard. Our street was a good choice. Plenty of well-stocked houses. A lot of neighbors we didn't like that could be robbed without hesitation. Alright, a bottle of water. Okay. Down the road was bringing his own moonshine. I don't know about, like, grabbing bottles of water from the surface that have been, you know, exposed to the fallout. Then again, if they're bottled, they might be fine. Actually, I have no idea. I would probably die in an apocalypse. A band of kids were playing war in nearby ruins. They had plenty of real guns and ammunition. That's encouraging to see that they like to play games. Norris has not eaten in a while. Water. Okay. So, food for both, water for both. Because I think it says, like, if he doesn't eat today, yeah. I'm also going to give him water just to reset the counter. I just don't want to get off here. And we're going to prepare an expedition for tomorrow. Even if we're not going to do anything, there might be the chance that one of us might be ready to go outside. Dolores. Ted, very likely not going to be able to go out for a bit. I mean, we can survive, like, at least 15 more days without going out. Enough sitting around. Who should go outside? Nobody, because we can't send anyone, because they're both tired and exhausted. If only we had the kids, then we could send the kids. What can you do? Dolores is fine and well. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Here's some food, Ted. Teddy boy. That trash of ours is getting disgusting. The good news is we don't have much of an appetite. Alright, we're gonna take care of that with the Boy Scout book. It doesn't tell me how we're using the Boy Scout book to get rid of the trash, because it can make trash magically disappear. Oh, it's about the bugs. It's not about the trash. Well, we killed them all. How do they come back? It just doesn't look too bad. We should be able to eradicate the whole species here. Dolores has to drink sometimes. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted needs water. Really? I just gave you food, Ted? I'm gonna try that again by not giving him anything. Oh, wait. They don't need water right now. They need water on day 20. Okay, let's keep going. What is that? It seems like a distant rumble, but it's getting louder, and why is everything shaking? Oh god, it's a quave. Grab something and hold on. Okay, we're gonna keep the radio so we can catch military broadcasts and maybe get the event that the woman is driving through town. But yeah, we lost a few items thanks to that earthquake. Thanks, game. Earthquake or not, nothing is going to stand between us and our daily dose of radio static. Yes, save the radio. I'm gonna call you Henry the Radio. Dolores will not survive without water. Ted looks like he got one foot in the grave. Yes. You always say that. Alright. Broadcast from the military. They said they need to locate the general area we're in and that they want us to leave specific markings close by. They said the markings should be cards. Playing cards. How strange is that? We're supposed to go into the nearest bus stop and pin the card denoting our head count there. Weird? Perhaps, but if we're doing it, the time is now. I got playing cards. That is actually a really great opportunity. Or event for me, because anything else is broken. I could do the Axe event though. Alright, the cards are in place. All we need to do is wait for the army to pinpoint our location. That shouldn't take long, we hope. Dolores would really love to eat something. Yeah, Ted isn't hungry anymore. That was really weird. And water. Yeah, it's water time. And wait, was it Ted? No, Dolores would like to eat. Good, let's save food where we can. And still can't do an expedition. They're too exhausted. What was that? Oh no, something or someone is below us. It's only reasonable to check it out. How about using that manhole in the corner? Yep. Let's take the axe with us, just in case there's a deadly alligator waiting to chop our feet off. Did we get something from that? Yes, we got a map. We had a pirate cave right under our house. It was filled with treasure of sorts. Too bad we only had time to grab a map before the place collapsed. Luckily, it didn't have any impact on our shelter. Where did you build your... You have a manhole. And then a pirate cave below it. Meaning that the person who built the shelter would have seen... I'm not gonna argue with the logic here. I'm just happy I got a map. Thank you. Dolores is pretty fatigued. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Well, Ted, I just fed you, didn't I? No, I fed her, right. Alright, here's some food. Ah, damn it, the gas mask of ours is worthless. Let's see if we can repair it with the Boy Scout book. And... no, we ruined it. Worst. Just the worst. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Day 22, we had the best intention, but something went terribly wrong. The damn mess just fell apart. We can't do much with that trash. Damn it. Dolores has rested. Ted has rested. How do you ruin it that much, though, that you have to throw it out? That's actually nice that they have rested. That's, wow. Yeah, that reset the thing, so I can send someone scavenging. Which is going to be Dolores. Just because. Just because I can. Dolores. Well, now she doesn't look as condescending anymore. Okay, Dolores has a drink sometimes. Ted is really thirsty. All right, Dolores, you can do this. We're going to click in the upper left corner just because that's the general constant that there might be cool things there. I don't think it has an effect, to be honest. I don't think it has an actual effect on the scavenge, but might as well try. If you don't try, you never know. Ted, you're still not insane, and you still don't have Sock Puppet 77, which will lead you into the darkness. He has killed before. Ted looks like he got one from the grave. He needs a drink right now. Nope, tomorrow. We've been wondering what happened to Uncle Brian. Nope. We're not going to read the Boy Scout book because that is just going to help us to not get insane. But we kind of want to go there. We kind of want to go to the dark place because that's one of my conditions. I'm trying my best. And so we're left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. Ted looks like you got one from the grave. Europe, it's time for water. No, I'm going to miss that. Actually not good, looking good on the food front. I hope Dolores can bring something back. Hi Wheatley, welcome back to my shoulder. I hope you enjoyed. You enjoy your stay. Dim. Who knows? Maybe the new world will offer new opportunities. Ted is fine. We couldn't get a clear signal from the radio until midday, but after we tuned in the military broadcast, we were left speechless. Not only did they not deliver on the evacuation promise, they also ordered us to dispose of all of our firearms before the military arrives. Who asked such a things of Americans who? You know what? I'll throw it out. I'll go with it. All right. No rifle. We're vulnerable. Actually, we do have the axe, and the axe is actually great for defending ourselves, so I'm okay with it. Let's see. Who's left? Wait, do you need anything, Ted? Nope, nothing new. We always steered away from casinos, gambling dens, and the like, so when a man came to our door told us he used to be a gambler... Oh, a 2 water bottle bed. I have 4 bottles. I could ramp this up to 6. I mean, I'm allowed to gamble. Yes, we're gambling. Let's gamble for water. I mean, if I win, I have 6 bottles. If I lose, I have 2. 2 bottles are still plenty. Actually, we have 6 bottles. That was a success. Yay. Lady Luck smiled on us. He won a vicious game of war. We won a vicious game of war. The man wasn't too happy about it, but he delivered on his promise. 2 bottles of water, and Ted is hungry. All right, Ted, here's some food. Let's hope Dolores makes it back. They didn't get any event that she died yet, so she's still out there. And we're gonna listen to the radio. Oh, wait. Did we tinker with it? I hope we didn't tinker with it. Nope. We just listened into it, so that's good. All right, what we got? We can probably listen to music. Okay. I do wonder if not using the radio would also lead to us being more crazy. Oh, she's back, and she brought water. That's great, honey. That's great. Okay, wow. The docks are quite a distance away from our house, but we knew of a warehouse that housed an impressive number of goods before the bombings. We considered it a good idea to pay it a visit. Water everywhere, and finding empty bottles to store it was not a problem. 4 bottles of water. A checkers board was floating. It only took us 12 hours to find all the pieces to make it playable. Time well spent, I agree. And Dolores would like to eat and is tired. Okay. Water for everyone, and Dolores would like to eat. Let's give her 1 soup. And we're gonna send... Oh, when we look closely at our map, we noticed someone had written a set of mysterious direction on the corners. Will it lead to some kind of treasure? Maybe it will lead to some soup cans, because we really need some food. We have like 1 potion left. And yes, he got some food. He got ourselves 2.2 bottles. You're redeeming yourself, Ted. You're redeeming yourself for the death of your kids that you're only you are responsible for. I take no responsibility for that. Neither does Curtis, who suggested this challenge and said I should let the kids die. It's all your fault, Ted. The map directions weren't too hard to follow. We found our way to one of our neighbor's backyard, and he discovered 2 food cans. Neato. And he came back, but he became infected. All right, so we're gonna give... Dolores still says she's hungry. And I'm gonna give them both food, just to be on the safe side, and I'm gonna heal Ted. No expedition for tomorrow because both are, what is it called? Exhausted. And we're not gonna tinker with the radio station. We're not gonna break it because that's what's gonna happen. That's just, let's face it, that is exactly what's going to happen. Ooh, finally! Ted gave in. Ted gave in and is now finally insane. And that is number 77, my sock puppet. Yes. He will take me away into the depths of madness, and I'm supposed to listen to him because he killed before. Wow, Ted has all the things. Thirsty, hungry, crazy, tired, fatigued. Okay, wow, that's quite a lot. Okay, they both they're still hungry, and I'm gonna still give them water? Just because apparently it reset the timer. They say it's day 32. Oh, she doesn't want water. Never mind, I'm gonna give him water today, and I'm gonna give him water on day 35 as well. Can't send anyone out, they're still too feeble to go. That's okay. I didn't expect anything. Well, I mean, this actually worked out quite well, considering that we only take one water bottle with us. I was expecting to die fairly soon. No new problems are troubling Ted this fine morning. Dolores is quite calm given the situation. Good, good, good. So he's only crazy tired and fatigued, and she's tired and fatigued. Well, at least they're not hungry. Okay, there was another military announcement on the radio. The soldiers are nearby and ordering a single person from each survivor group to meet them. Oh no, I can't do that one because they're both fatigued. This is the worst. That happens when you send them scavenging all the time. You might not be able to do such a scavenging event. That requires them to be not fatigued or exhausted. The risk is not worth it. What if instead of being soldiers, they're bandits? Or worse, like talk show hosts? I couldn't stand that. I could not deal with a crazy bunch of talk show hosts. That would be too much for me. No. Okay, so, man, talk show host, just, man. I just, when they ask questions, I just feel like so annoyed. Can't help it. Alright, can't send anyone for an expedition. Dolores has not been very talkative. Yeah, let's chat to her and find out what's wrong. Clearly, because I care so much about her well-being. Well, she didn't go crazy, so I guess it helped. Yeah, she feels better now. Dolores has to drink sometimes, and Ted wishes for a few bottles of water. Drops, not a few bottles. Then again, having a few bottles, not a bad idea. Alright, we never thought we'd live to see a dancing cockroach. Well, let's kill it. Kill it before it goes on tour. We wouldn't want that. Like tour on the table and then on the thing here, and another crate table and the shelf, touring everywhere. I wouldn't mind seeing like an animated dancing cockroach if you don't kill it, like somewhere. That would be cool. Alright, everything seems to be okay with Dolores. Ted seems behaving really oddly. Well, he's fighting his inner demons. Okay. Do they need anything? Nope, they do not. And we can't send him scavenging. Dolores has been awful silent. Is there anything we can do to help her? What would the Boy Scout book do? We would just smack her over the head with it. I have no idea what that would help her for. Oh, Ted is not exhausted anymore. Not tired anymore, he's fatigued. Giving Dolores a book seemed to be like a good idea, but she was too tired and too sad to read anything. We hope she gets better soon. Dolores is quite calm and Ted has rested. Fantastic. Oh, Ted could go out. We're gonna prepare an expedition. We kind of have to. I think that's what I'm supposed to do, right? Go to the wasteland. I'm trying. You're forced to go on expedition each day due to the lack of supplies and food. Yeah, I mean, we got still a lot of stuff, but I will send them again. I do not have a medkit though. Dolores hasn't eaten in a while, will not last long without water. Ted is hungry, needs water. You know what? I will feed and give you water, and I'm gonna send Ted. I'm aware that you might waste food when you send them. Feed them on the day that you're sending them out, but I'm not entirely sure that's accurate, and I don't want to risk it because we're doing really well. I mean, day 39, that's pretty good. All right, it's been a while since we showered. The smell of this tiny shelter is as far from Moses as it can get. Well, let's rub the powder all over us, which is totally going to ruin our skin, but at least it's going to take care of the smell. And we're not gonna get sick. Alright, today has been a fine day for Dolores. I'm glad to hear, Dolores. I'm glad to hear. I hope I can send someone to the military meetup, because I think that event is just gonna keep happening until we send someone. Alright, Dolores has been left. Dolores should get it. No, not yet. Wait, water left? Dolores should get it? Why yet? I'm confused. How is the timing so off? I will get, just to be on the safe side, I will give her water. Guess what? We already got ourselves our very own fallout garden. We got a bunch of mushrooms growing on the walls. They're big enough to be eaten. How about that? Should we prepare a mushroom feast? Nah, I don't know. Mushrooms growing on the wall, it's a little worrisome. I don't know. We should not eat something that grows on the wall in our radiated fallout shelter. Yeah, they're just things you will never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. Yeah, that stuff can't be healthy. Okay. Life isn't easy right now. It'll be easier once the military comes and gets us. Hopefully. Oh, look who's not fatigued anymore. Oh, or not tired. That's good. So that means she can go outside. Oh no! Ted has been outside for far too long and he still has not returned. He fear he's not coming back. Well, guess Ted lost himself to the madness and is now scavenging the wasteland with number 77, his sock puppet. Well, as long as we're safe, we can stay down here. Dolores still got a chance. Dolores still can do it. And it's been a while, but there was another message they want to send one person to meet them. I will send Dolores to meet them and outline the situation of the group. That one person. Oh, did you go crazy? Yeah, you did. Lovely. Because she's alone now. Anyway, Dolores has not eaten in a while, and her sanity is questionable. Well, here's some food. I can't send out Dolores. That's not going to happen. And yeah, we're also not going to check the other door because we had to throw a rifle away for the military, and the earthquake destroyed our flashlight. Thank you, earthquake. Thank you, military. You're like the same. You just ruined my life. Dolores would really love to eat something. Water's all that Dolores wants. I just gave you food, so I'll just go with the water. Wait, water again? I just gave you water yesterday. We got plenty of water. I could just give her water every single day and we would be fine, so. Okay, really missed the life we had. I believe this doesn't seem like a lot of fun to me either. Well, there's still the off chance that Dolores might get rescued by the military. Dolores isn't doing very well. Her sanity is very questionable. Come on, Dolores. We got this. There it goes again. Noises. Weird noises all the time. Are they coming from the pipes? Walls? Is something behind the doors? We don't know, and it's driving us insane. Let's play some checkers against ourselves. Because that's totally not going to make us crazy. At least it's going to help us a little bit. Having some fun made us forget about... What was it again? Crazy noises. Yeah, she's giving into the madness. I hope she just doesn't run out one day. She's like, YOLO, I'm out of here. That would be really bad. Really bad. I'd hate that. Okay, it's day 49. I still think there is a legit chance that the military might come. All right, Dolores has to drink sometimes. Here's some water. Oh, wait, I'll give you on day 50. Just so we're, like, on the schedule again. We decided to peek outside for just a minute to see if the store around the corner was still standing. I can't use the torch, so I can't get pancake, which was one condition that I had to fulfill, or at least should try to fulfill. But day 50, haven't reached that in a while, so that's quite impressive. Dolores has not eaten, will not survive without water any longer. Well, here's food and water. Yeah, there's not enough food here. You can make like it to like day 64, day 66, something along those lines. With the food we have, unless we lose it in some weird, crazy accident. Alright, yeah, she's still not in full control of her mind, and that's not going to happen anytime soon. The more we know about what's going outside, the better for us. Let's gather around the radio and see if we can tune into a station. I agree. Let's hope there's a military broadcast. I'm just waiting for someone to knock on the door. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. We woke up to the smell of something burning. We got up in panic, and it turned out the fire was under control, more or less. For the past few days, Dolores has been very busy building a house of cards. It started with a single building, but soon she was out of cards after constructing a small carton standing in the corner of our bunker. During the night, Dolores set it on fire and calmly observed the flames. When we asked why, she just gave us an indifferent stare worthy of a serial killer and said that some women just want to watch the world burn. Well, I mean, we got a crazy person on our shelter. I think that fulfills the condition, clearly. Oh, by the way, does anyone... Yeah, everything seems to be okay. And we've heard some connotation above, and we're pretty sure it's a band of raiders. Venturing outside might be quite dangerous. We can't anyway. A gang of thugs started banging on our door, ordering us to surrender and give up all of our supplies. We're gonna fight them with an axe. Because a woman with an axe... Yeah, that makes them... They will run away. We were able to defend our home. Water's all that Dolores wants. Well, you're not gonna get any water now. I'll give you one. Day 55. Just because I'm so used to doing it all every 5 days. You know what? I feel very generous. Here's a bottle. The more you know about what's going outside, the better. Yeah, let's listen to the radio. I hope they don't come for us. I mean, just keep the door locked. Why do we need to fight them? Can't we just leave the door locked? They might not be able to break it open. Nothing but annoying static. Well, Laura's is better. I'm gonna send her, give her a bottle of water anyway. We woke up to the sound of banging on doors. Someone has been at it like there's no tomorrow in a manner of speaking. That might be true. Shall we open the door? Judging by the sounds of gunfire and screams, it seems like a band of thugs has taken control of the area. Going out of might be very risky. Okay, here's the thing. We did a lot of military events. It says bandits. They've been attacking yesterday. It might be bandits. Let's face it. Chances are high it might be bandits. But I will give her food and water. And we might survive until day 60. I will try it anyway, because I do not want to miss the opportunity that it might be the military. Shall we open the door? I don't know. I will try. I try. Maybe it's the military. Let's just hope for it. The end. Haha! It's the military! The Left 4 Dead challenge. We got rescued with Dolores on the Tsar Bomba difficulty, which makes it the 3rd time that we beat this game on the hard difficulty. Still only with a limited amount of the family. But yeah, we beat the challenge. We beat Curtis' challenge. Thank you so much for that. We survived 56 days. And Europe, we made it. We got rescued. Thank you guys so much for watching. Wheatley, you want to come over? We got rescued. It's awesome. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. Hit that like button. He likes it. And if you have an idea for a challenge, something interesting, you know, variation on the game, something along those lines, leave your ideas in the comments below. And if you see something that you think would be fun to watch, like that. And the more likes something has, the more I know you guys want to see something. Anyways, I'm Weasel. I'm out. And I hope to see you around. Bye-bye.